So I have one more thing for you to fight about before the next video. So you know why Miss Lato references that word? Because it meant mixed race. And guess who else was mixed race? These two, who Prince Philip II sent to Jamaica and Haiti. And guess what else they were? Indian. So can someone explain what all this has been? Yes, I will. This is Philip II, who they called Marga, with weak blue eyes, whatever that means. He married Mary, didn't like that, so married her sister Elizabeth. Yeah, and then took over Africa. Who was he?
The Merovingian.
So his father had conquered a few people, including these Indians, or you could call them Arabs. Anyway, and then they sent them from India to Jamaica and to Haiti to convert the Indians there. Why do you think that was? And by the way, they were the first Indians in the Americas. They sent them because they looked like the people they were going to, just a little bit different, you see? They were the right hue. But some of them, when they got there, they said, F that. I wasn't a Christian in the first place, and escaped slavery. But later, some of the little Moors, they called them, I'll show you in a bit, with the aid of the Africans that were left, did go over there, you see, with their mixed race selves and children. And so they became the indigenous before the civilized Indians. Now, I know people don't like to admit they're anything to do with being black, but you might want to read this because it's about your lineage and your inheritance. You might actually want to claim it if you've got sense. And if you don't want to claim it, then you're probably not a Berber, an AFRI, or an AFRI. You're probably one of them Illuminati lot. If you've got hate in your heart, that's probably who you are. Because these are mixed race people that left from Europe and found themselves where? Oh, look closely and you'll see. Keep going. The New World.
Well, that we did about the Indians, how they tried to turn us savages and we didn't take.
That's right, yeah.
You gotta give it to the washed out
Right.
Indians.
Well, by this time, because this is another thing I want to stipulate, because people like to say, oh, the native Indians, but they don't understand what native means. Native, we mentioned it when all the Europeans, you saw all the white Europeans flooding into America. And eventually they stopped calling themselves foreigners and immigrants, and as they settled, they began to call themselves natives. So native does not necessarily mean that you are directly from America or / original Aboriginal India, if you want to call it that, right?
That's true.
So when you're saying you're a native, you could be mixed Indian, already American Indian, which is mixed race. We've already shown you that. We've shown you footage in the 1800s of Indians who look like me and Eden. For real, for real.
Reservations that you've approved, you, sir, in your great wisdom have approved. I will tell you right now, they don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like the Indians. Now, maybe we say politically correct or not politically correct. They don't look like Indians to me, and they don't look like Indians to Indians. And a lot of people are laughing at it, and you're telling how tough it is, how rough it is to get approved. Well, you go up to Connecticut, and you look. Now, they don't look like Indians to me, sir.
African Americans built this nation. You built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get, you built the nation. We all built it, but you were such a massive part of it. Bigger than you were given credit for. Does that make sense?
Question. Can you say you're woke if you're sleeping on yourself?